Hello guys. Today I'm going to be going through the wiki, and this is going to be a new series. I'm going to be repairing um, as much of the wiki as I possibly can over time. I feel like this would help the community out quite a bit, and yeah. So I'm going to start with the part which was destroyed back in 2024 October, where someone decided to destroy all of the um, majority of the weapons, like where you can get them and all that stuff. So let's go through this, see what we got. So let's start with sword. Yep. So you're screwed. Um, this. First, we want to get like a few weapons out of the way that I could possibly do. So I'm just going to create an entire list, as you can see. Oh, did not mean to do that. Just going to create a massive... Oh, again, did not want to do that. What the fuck did I do? Oh, cool. Just want to go through as much of this as possible. So we're gonna do this as like probably an hour episode at a time, maybe. Whatever we do in that hour, we'll actually yeah, we'll actually that's actually a good idea. I'm going to set a timer. Um, how would I do this? So stopwatch clock works. Um, stopwatch for a timer. Here we go. Add on 1 hour. Save, and then let's start running. So, is there a way I can like pop this out? Okay, perfect. Got like a window popped out now. All right, see if we can do this. So where are we up to? 5 pills. That one's actually normal. Like I said, we're just going through them. We're going to drag out as many as I can, and then I'm going to, afterwards, I'm going to cancel out all the ones that I either don't know how to get or are impossible to get, and the ones that are already like normal. This is opening a hell of a lot of tabs. Why does this not have a page? uh, I'll add pages to all this non-page stuff in another episode. For now, we just need to focus on fixing pages. What about this stuff? Is this broken as well? Yeah. I need to figure out where the broken stops. Where did we actually end up on? The Kogu one, not that. That one. then I'm going to show you the way I'm going to do this because I've got a very easy way. Oh, flame tusk. I don't have a fucking clue what that is. But sure, yeah, flame tusk. So, um, where the fuck was I? Here. Did I even open it? I did. I'm going to cancel that one out because I know these are all safe. Then I'm just going to skip those for now. We're at 91. Again, these should all be safe. I'm going to double check them though. Yep. Will end the days be safe? Yeah. Well, that Gladia. Surprisingly, yeah. So all the ones that tend to be used quite a bit are all safe by the looks of it. I'm gonna assume Severance is safe. Yeah, same with the previous version. Yep. Okay. Past here, I'm gonna assume that everything is safe. Ice Crystal, maybe? Yeah. Blade of Oaths. This stuff is safe. Oh, not entirely, actually. Obtained from event. Does everything here say obtained from event? Oh my god. Alright. Let's do this one at a time then. We don't want to sit here forever. So we're going to close all these pages. We're going to start from top to bottom, important to least important. Come on. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to open a new tab, Wayback Machine. We're going to pull this over onto this screen. Does this show on here? It kind of shows. It shows enough. Okay. So now, if I go all the way past, so I can ignore you, I can ignore you, can ignore you. Okay, start with the revolutions. Yes, okay. So, yeah, everything is fucked. Okay, there's no archive. For ones without an archive, I have to change manually. So we're gonna edit. Um, edit. Oh, so it's like a little template of something. So it isn't obtained from. So where does it say obtained? Interesting. So it auto corrects it to. Do I just have to remove those then? Apply, and will it just get rid of them? No. Okay, I need to move this out of the way. Edit. Alright, so Fix special. Skill. You up for recipe? Okay. Let's not apply that. Okay, let's just. Huh. How do I fix that? Okay, so if I get rid of this, we'll apply that and then. Oh, that worked. What did I. Recipe. Have a. Okay, I'm not going to save any of that. I'm going to move that out of the way because that's like getting out of the way. Is the box like weirdly fucked up? Because recipe. Okay, I'm going to pull up a notepad real quick. And I'm going to copy. Ah, so that doesn't get rid of it. What it does is it gets rid of that part. Yeah, and then it moves that over. Okay. Control Z. Okay. If I type none to this, right? Apply. It changes to none. So I'm just gonna. So it's kind of broken in a way then, because if you get rid of rewards, it just corrects it to events. Okay. None. None. So I'm gonna. God. Quest reward. Drop. Obtained from. Reward is none. That works. Obtained from. Okay. That doesn't change anything. Let's have a look at this. So the template. Obtained for all. Edit source. Okay. We're gonna edit directly from the source to fix everything. So this is going to be weird, but trust me here. Here. Reward event. God, so thankful I know how to code. And then alright, so what are we looking at actually? I need a cancel. Duplicate tab, right? we want to have a look directly, so we're looking at directly this one. So that's changed to none. So okay, we're gonna, just in case so I don't fuck up everything, I'm going to change this back to event for now. And I'm going to just Control C everything in this into a notepad document. Nice. Does that format correctly? It formats well enough, honestly. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it formats well enough. It should at least. Let's see if it does format well enough. It does. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Control Z. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change you. So that is the obtain from. So we got reward from, and then we got obtain from, and then basically I'm gonna assume past this line here that is for default. So I'm gonna assume past here is default. So if we save this like that, it should change the template to have defaults of none like that. Now, will it change other pages? I doubt. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now, how do I copy the template over then? How do I use this template? So, God, this is annoying. Edit. Forward and drop. Set to none. There we go. Save. Boom. Fix number one. Only took me 15 minutes. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Next. This one. Oh, wait. Have they all changed to none, actually? Oh, I got the first fix in. That fix applies everywhere. We're not going to question about that because that's not the right thing. That fix applies everywhere. Kind of. This template wasn't put in correctly, but we can leave that for now since it works. I'm not doing the there. Okay, I'll fix one pages like that in a future thing. Okay, for now. Okay, this one hasn't changed. Why? It's also got the. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Edit. So, edit the template. Okay. If it works, it works. Oh, but it didn't. It's okay, now it worked. So it seems like it just needed a little updating. Okay. Let's refresh just in case. Yeah, okay. blue light. Uh, we're looking, okay, innate effects. Okay, let's see. This is my first one where I actually need to input something in to the editor. So, and I know I have the shit for this, so let's have a little look at the innate effects of this. Blade of blue light. So, how do I do this? So let's open up another page real quick. How is this done? Ah, okay, so it's just done like that. Okay. So you got special. Would it be under special then? Yeah. And then you just type out everything after that point, and then you don't really need that weird BR part. Do I? No. So apply. Yeah, it doesn't affect much. All right, let's start typing. So we got 20% chance of adding 100% of damage dealt as ice element damage. Star damage limit 200,000. 20% chance of adding 100% of damage dealt as mountain element damage limit 200,000. Rank 1 plus skill. We'll put a space. Skill force plus 10%. Wait, how would it be on like this stuff? There is a space, but there isn't a space past that. Okay. So I'm just trying to keep like parity between other stuff. Ice element plus 10. Mountain element plus 10. P attack speed plus 10. Okay. For P attack speed, is there any spaces? There is. Okay. Thought that looked a bit weird. If level 100 or more, mountain element plus 10. Oh, and then, sorry, that's meant to be ice. And we can copy and paste this again, but replace it with mountain. Um, After that, it's got weapon, durability. Oh, big capital D. Durability loss 15% or susceptible. Movement speed -15. Okay, and then I noticed on this for that, is that true? I'm gonna repair this because this isn't true in this one. I think they got it to +10 and that's the added those on. Because it doesn't actually give. Wait, is this even correct? Sorry, I'm checking something. This isn't even correct. Level 134. Oh, it is mostly correct. They added on these and then they forgot. Sorry, I'm gonna. They forgot the cooldown cut. Cooldown cut +20. Oh wait, then again, it has been buffed, so they didn't forget anything. It's just been buffed since. Yeah, there's no attack either. So rank 1 skill force. I forgot about that. I forgot they buffed them. Attack +2,500. Everything else is the same. I'm pretty sure, right? Okay. Apply. So that's applied. So we're gonna save this one. And then we're gonna close you and we're gonna save the new page, which gives us this. We're gonna save that. Oh, we've got a mistake. I made a mistake. It's alright. Happens. Alright, that's another one. And then while I'm at it, let's have a look at the other one. Eternal Lives, because that's obviously been buffed as well. So, Eternal Lives. That's a fucked up page. We are not going to touch that for now. um, that one's a non-existent. Frozen Shadow. That's just a different type of page. You don't exist. Purgatorial Blades. So one of those fucked up ones. Redux and Aoi Chansword, I don't know. Same with Redux. There we go. Silhouette. Holy shit, these just don't have the templates going for them. I need to figure out how to put the templates in at some point so I can actually do this. Voids. Yeah, that's mostly correct. Except it's not. It's yes, it's mostly correct. I will edit this page. Can be smithed into. Can be changed though. Um. Okay. Yeah. Edit can be smithed into. So I'll probably need double square brackets for that, and it will be called the um if I go on here, is there the Thunder Tusk Jahannam Void Strike? Is that in yet? Is a thing? I know some void strikes are. Flame Tusk and Shadow Tusk are in. Thunder Tusk isn't yet, so I'm just gonna copy the text of this, what it's called on the thing, and then we're gonna input it in and change it to Thunder. So Thunder Tusk apply. Yep, okay. Save. So obviously there's no page route yet, but it works. The rest of this is correct by the looks of it, yep. Okay, now Ice Tusk is next on the list. For Ice Tusk, yeah, there's no thingy in. We're going to do the same thing as we did there. We're going to apply. Where is it? There it is. So double square brackets, do that, change it to Ice Tusk. And then apply, save. And then finally, we got Flame Tusk. Now, yes, this has already been done. Actually, saying that, I should actually put in this shit as well, actually. To the other ones. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Edit. So, recipe from... Okay, so how is this done? So, let's edit this page. I know we've got to change it to be the right type of crystal, but... Okay, we need to add on. So that BR is a break, basically. So we won't apply this yet. We just need to first get the type of crystal. Oh wait, we actually have to change everything in this. Yeah, edit. That's incorrect. Oh wait, no, it's not. I don't have to change everything. Okay. No, we are doing fine. Okay. So for Levelance, what is it called? It's called the... Oh, that's Void Strike, I was going to say. Demon Lightning. this. Apply. Save. Nice. And then we move on to the ice tusk. We edit. Edit. Add on that. And then we change out this to sleet. Ice to Shahanam, which would be glacial crystals. Apply. Like that. And then save. So, now that those are done, we can move on to this. It's another fucked up page. Reminiscence, another fucked up page. So this is just people data mining. Those messed up pages are, and can't be asked to actually input the pages properly. Which means someone has to put it into a template at some point, which I'll do down the line if this series continues. Dark Poison. What the fuck is going on with that? Can be smithed into part. Dark Pit Poison Winged Blade. Okay, we definitely gotta change that. I don't know who put that there. They forgot the line break if it's used in the Dark Poison Wing Blade. Let me check, see if it is. I doubt it is, but if it is, actually it's a possibility. I don't actually. I should do. Dark Poison Wing Blade. Golden Dragon and Light. Okay, yeah, they just forgot the line break then. So let's do the line break real quick. Slash BR. Is it like that? Okay, nice. And then let me see how this is done on like, I don't know, I don't know why they put like a weird star. We're gonna get rid of that star for now, because fucking don't need that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put that star back. And we're gonna just copy and paste it over. We can add these down the line to everything. Nice. Okay. And then everything else looks right. Yeah. I'd say that's about right. Yeah. Now we can save that. That's all fixed. They do need images, so I mean, okay. How would I, if I was to go about adding images, right? How would I go about adding image? I have to add one, upload one to thingy, and then add it in itself. So I'll do those later date then. Alright, time to move on to the next weapon then, for now. Other side blade. Obtained from event, okay. And save. Okay. So it's being weird again. Oh, it is obtained from event. Of course it is. But what's the event called? Okay. I it's Yog event, but I'm gonna put a filler for now, saying obtained from Yog event, because it just said event before, and there's not anything in the. That means there's nothing in the thingy. Drop. Okay, here's where the drop thing is. Iridescent weapon all. So why is that not showing? Huh. Okay, so someone has put it in properly. Identified from... Someone has put it in properly, but like... So yeah, drop. Okay, let's cancel that. Control C. Is it because it just auto? No, it can't, because... Huh. So you got its special, innate skills. Drop is in here, so... So open up this template again. Oh, is this why it autocorrects always to like the same fucking thing every time? I see. So someone just straight up went through and deleted all the thingies. Okay. Okay, let me have a look back at this. So I obviously edited. Okay, let's change you back to event for a second and see what happens to this. Hmm. How much time have we got? 20 minutes. Interesting. Edit source. Okay, we're gonna switch you back to none because it is working like that. Save. I'm half tempted to put to correct this to no description, so that or no effects, so that people can know what to input on. Fuck. Why is this not showing though? So let's say we control XG for now and apply, right? Pull this over to here, save, then pull this out again into this edit, drop, apply, save. Huh. So, principal. Okay. So let's see what other options are on here. Gender, caption, note, craft, sell, reward, recipe. What if I was to paste it into a recipe part? Okay, so it'd show up as recipe. I just have a feeling that somehow these two things here are broken in the template. It wasn't what I changed because it's like that before. Is it not like an identification part? Crafted from, reward from, recipe from, obtained from. Oh, um, identify from. Okay, there is. Okay, so that's how you can add like a little thing there, but I need to align it properly. So how would I align that? um, Control X that, right? Crafted bought quest reward can be smithed into. We want it like so. There's these little dashes. So I have a little feeling that these little dashes assume like okay. Let's save this for now. Let's see what happens when I do that. Reload. Identified from. Okay, that's something. There we go. Adding new features. And then if I go to edit you, identify. Okay, identify. Um, and then basically what we should be able to technically do with this. Yes. Okay, it works. I think it would be better um if I moved it below this part. Like, let's say, okay, let's technically we're gonna use this as an example. So we're gonna actually move this over. Can be smithed into, obtained from, identified from. So we want to take this here, control exit, and then move it past here. Save. Okay, so I got that, right? This, if I refresh, it should now swap. Oh. Uh, swap, question mark? No? Edit? Oh, whatever, it works. Okay, so let me test this a second, right? If I were to have something in the craft part, so just something random there. Oh, it moved over, but it does not obstruct. Okay, now let's say this is just testing purposes. Let's say it's like big enough to as where it would like obstruct, right? Say we'll save that for now, just as okay. It just breaks full stop because of how it is. Okay, let's slash break. Okay, we're gonna do this just as a temporary apply, and it doesn't break. Okay, nice. Okay, okay. So we got something working there then. All right. What time are we at? So we got 10 minutes left to do some more work. Rusty chain R. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I have this, but I don't think it matters anyway. It seems that identified from is showing up in everything, and it looks like it's fine. It looks like all this is fine anyway. So yeah, I think adding this works. Yeah. Again, I don't think I have this, but it doesn't matter because someone's already done this. Same with the. Oh wait, raid. Here we go. So raid. Let me have a look at raid. Uh, raid is all correct. Selling price. Raid. Yeah, I don't know the selling price of a raid. I don't have a raid myself because I never crafted it, so I'm not gonna add anything to that. I can look through the code at some point for that shit. White Brilliance. Why is there not a page on a White Brilliance? Um, Again, I'll add that later on down the line. Don't know why there's not a page on a White Brilliance. Supreme, so Divine Protection Incense, which there's not a page on, which I see. Yeah, fair enough. Um, this identified from, I'm going to have to do a lot of work with, like, a lot of weapons, to be fair, down the line. That's all correct. Referee, all correct. Wait, attack plus 10. If I remember correctly, the attack plus 10% wasn't on the Rev 3. It is only on the Supreme. Oh, it is on the Rev 3. Oh no, the bonus was on the Supreme. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Falling Star. Um, all looks fine. Yep, yep, yeah. All looks fine. Okay. Oh, actually, let's go back to that blue light for a bit. I actually want to apply brakes to this shit. So, we're there for this shit. Yeah, because people are braking on this shit. Gonna add this Control C, right? We're gonna add brakes to all three of these because these are just, except for you, these are just like I thought that looked a bit weird. Edit, edit template. Okay, so we're gonna add a slash br that, and then we're gonna basically what this does is I just need to add this in between each starter point of a new stat, basically. I don't know why that added. Okay. All right. Apply. Nice. That looks way better. Save. And then edit. Edit. Okay. I don't like all these like weird enters that someone added. It's almost like they tried doing a page break, but didn't know how to do the page break. I need to add that damage cap cannot be exceeded thing eventually to the ones I changed, but for now I don't give a shit. For now I just need to get the stats in place in a readable way. Like, save. Nice. There you go. That's that. Then we go back up to where we were, which was we were at the. Okay, we're at Naden now. That's correct. That's all correct. Naden looks fine. Warped. Double completion. Yep. me craft it into 3 naders. Yeah, all looks correct. Stamina. Okay, this needs to be changed, but warped can come from normal contract realm as well. Okay, I'm going to do a page break here. I don't know what thingies it comes on, but I know for a fact that it can come from the non-stamina version or the warped. Oh wait, recipe. Yeah, recipe from. Yeah. Okay, I don't think it's a rank-based thing because it's not from reward. This part isn't. So yeah, it's a drop, so it's not a ranking thing for this. I can come back to this later if it can't come from normal or hard, but for now we're just going to put normal hard hell. Because I know for a fact it can come from normal contract realm because this is warped recipe, not the nadir. Abyss. We got 50 seconds. Let's do a quick cursory of this. Abyss gargoyle, hard hell. Yep, yep. It can also drop, but okay. Alright. This is all good. Okay. Can we do one more weapon check? Grotto. Okay, it's just whatever. Completion. This should be. This is whatever. It's. This is hella fucked up. What the fuck? Okay. Vow. Last one to check. Um. This needs some sort of page break or something. I don't know. Either way, it is rewards. So this is fair. The time is up. Let me just do a quick check over, and that's all correct, except for this. Wait there. While the time is up, I do want to actually check the recipe, because that looks a bit off. A plus 60 and a plus 50. Two plus 50s and a plus 60. That seems a bit weird. I'm not saying it's incorrect, but I'm just saying it's a bit weird. Huh. Oh, they're plus 20s. Oh, yes, that's wrong. Okay, we're gonna do a quick edit. That is wrong. They're plus 20s. If that's the case, I'm gonna also take a little look at everything else. So 15 Nocturnus Hemlocks. It's 10. This is the vow, right? Yeah, it's a vow. So why is everything on here wrong? 10 fiery homunculuses, 10 of each seedling. Ten of each sigil. 20 Moonfur. Yeah. 150 stone. No. 150 piercing. Yep, someone's got this recipe wrong. 50 miracle. Or at least it's outdated. 100 Adama. One cerulean. So one of each gem. Yeah. Apply. So that corrects all that, and that will be the final. God, that makes me want to check the completion and nadir and warp. I know warped is correct. I'm going to check all of them before I get off this. So completion, can't do that because I've had the state it's in. I'll sort that out at a later date. Completion. So this is for warped. A plus 70 and a plus 30. Now that I think of it, I don't know why they're both at plus 70. Okay. And then Nader. This is incorrect as well. I knew that 99 seemed off. It's 50, 30, and then what about the weapon? 70, 30, 30. Holy shit, someone is bad at this. These are. I could have swore it's 50, 30 back on Xbox as well, though, so. There's no way this is outdated. This is just incorrect. And then the adamas are incorrect as well. I should have actually looked at that. It's not 750 adamas, it's 400 adamas. 400. Fuck. I fucked up. Times 400. There we go. Apply. Yeah. There we go. At a later date, I should also add like a smithing cost as well to the template. Alright. That is the end of the episode then. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I'll do another episode at some point. Yeah, well, see ya.